U.S. President Donald Trump lashed out at Russian President Vladimir Putin, calling him absolutely crazy after Russia launched the largest aerial assault of the war on Ukraine. In a post on Truth Social, Trump said Putin's ambitions may stretch beyond eastern Ukraine. He wants all of Ukraine, but if he does, it will lead to the downfall of Russia, he warned. Speaking in New Jersey, Trump further criticized Putin's brutal campaign.
I'm not happy with what Putin's doing. He's killing a lot of people, and I don't know what the hell happened to Putin. I've known him a long time, always gotten along with him, but he's sending rockets into cities and killing people, and I don't like it at all, okay? We're in the middle of talking, and he's shooting rockets into Kiev and other cities. I don't like it at all.
President, what do you want to do about that?
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. We'll see what we're going to do. What am I going to tell you? You're the fake news, aren't you? You're totally fake. All right, any other questions? I don't like what Putin is doing, not even a little bit. He's killing people. And something happened to this guy, and I don't like it.
The Kremlin responded by thanking Trump for aiding peace efforts but attributed his remarks to emotional overload. Meanwhile, Russia's massive overnight drone and missile barrage killed at least 12 civilians, including children, in what Ukraine described as the most intense aerial attack since the war began. Fighting continues to rage in the east, with no clear path to peace. Russia does not consider the Vatican a viable location for peace talks with Ukraine, citing geopolitical, religious, and logistical concerns, according to 3 senior Russian sources speaking to Reuters. The Holy See, surrounded by NATO and EU member Italy, is viewed in Moscow as too closely aligned with Western interests to act as a neutral mediator. Despite U.S. President Donald Trump's recent suggestion that Pope Leo XIV could host negotiations following a call with President Vladimir Putin, Russian officials are skeptical. They argue that both Russia and Ukraine are predominantly Eastern Orthodox, while the Vatican represents Catholicism. Additionally, Western sanctions have made travel to Rome nearly impossible for many Russian officials. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni said Pope Leo XIV confirmed his willingness to host talks, but the Kremlin has remained non-committal, stating only that no decision has been made. Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov called the idea a bit inelegant, and a Russian official even joked that The Hague, home of the ICC, which has issued an arrest warrant for Putin, would be a more fitting venue. Instead, Moscow sees countries like Turkey, Qatar, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Oman as more credible mediators in the ongoing conflict. Ukraine has confirmed that China is supplying key materials to Russian defense factories, according to Ola Ivashchenko, chief of Ukrainian foreign intelligence. Speaking to state news agency Ukrinform, Ivashchenko said intelligence reports show China is providing machine tools, specialty chemicals, gunpowder, and other components directly to Russian military manufacturers. We have confirmed data on 20 Russian factories receiving Chinese supplies, Ivashchenko stated, marking a significant escalation in Kyiv's claims of Beijing's involvement in supporting Moscow's war effort. He also cited at least 5 instances of cooperation in the aviation sector between Russia and China in 2024 to 2025, including the transfer of parts, equipment, and technical documentation. The revelations follow Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's recent public accusation that China is supplying Russia with weapons and gunpowder, a claim Beijing has rejected as groundless. In response, Kyiv imposed sanctions on 3 Chinese entities linked to the alleged military transfers. Ivashchenko added that Ukrainian intelligence had tracked 6 major shipments of specialty chemicals from China to Russia, though further details were not disclosed. Reuters has requested comment from China's foreign ministry, but the claims have not yet been independently verified.